blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended family, just thank you so much for the love and support. It is truly appreciating on so many different levels. We are shedding old faucets so we can come into recognizing the light that we have always been instilled in us, in the most beautiful way. So, with all that being said, much love to all. Namaste. Love and blessings. Love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're just up and tell me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life, and heading you towards a positive direction. And if you feel, Lord, I got stuck in thought, sorry y'all, if you feel like the video is informative, insightful, or just give you good vibes, uplift, that you would love to share with the loved one, family, or friend, or even a fellow impact that may be going through trying times, please go ahead and share it, even if it's like, they need spiritual guidance or confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes. And while you're at it, go ahead and give your girl a thumbs up, and so share on your social media sites wherever you see fit. And thank you once again for the love and support. It is so greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the music, you're hearing in the background, I had to turn it down a little bit because it felt like I was yelling, or it was like really overpowering what I had to say. It's from the YouTube channel, Spiritual Tribe Awakening. And the title of the meditation is called Emotional Healing Frequency, 528 Hertz. Miracle Meditation, enhanced self-love, energy, soothing, healing. And I will post their link in the description box below. And the video I'm doing tonight is called Twin Flame 101, Heyokas, Building the Mode of Truth that Breaks Away Former Sight of Past Illusions. One of my love bugs made a comment, I think it was either yesterday or the day before, I'm not putting no names out or whatever like that, but it's like we work hard to make that solid foundation of strength, truth, whatever, anything that's setting on positive, that you're trying to slap that daggone slab down of concrete, you're using that. But a lot of times when you're moving forward, while you're doing that, a lot of things will fall apart. And those are the things that are supposed to fall apart. It's falling apart from things that is just not resonating with you anymore. That's no longer serving you in that positive manner. You had to be able to attach that towards your frequency for a while you were going through your things. When we're going through our life, through trauma, we can attract the wrong vibes, we can attract the wrong circle or friends, just family members even get to that point where you got to just walk away. And it's just like when you're moving forward, you're finally, those veils of illusion, the 3D dimension is like non-avoid, just not even there anymore. So a lot of times what you feel like you're putting together and it's falling apart because it's no longer resonating with you. You're elevating, you're evolving. So it's just like a lot of things that I see within my life that I used to really, hold on to, like with a death grip, just hold on to. Now I'm just like, psh, it's like a total mic drop, because I'm like, if it's for me, I'm not gonna force anything to stay in my life. If something, a situation or a person is letting me go, I'm gonna let me go. Matter of fact, I will let them go. And it gets to that point, and I get proud of myself for the process of progress that I've taken place. I'm still working. I ain't even a work in progress no more. I'm working on my masterpiece. I don't got past the progress part. I'm molding that masterpiece down and set. And that's how you have to be able to see your life. Because you were going through progression through your change. You were going through progression when you had to go through Kundalini, going through ascensions, going through spiritual awakenings, going through the dark night of the soul. Hell, if universe blessed you, you probably went through all of them at the same time. And if you did, Lord gosh, I'm putting extra blessings on you for that. But when you're going through all that, there's a lot of times I can sit back, just had something a few minutes ago and just like, ooh, God bless my soul. I'm glad I ain't got to deal with that no more. And just really dealing with stuff, because I can see how certain situations can be so toxic for you. You will see things that you used to do like, damn, I was so stupid when I did that. And I'm not saying that about nobody else. I'm looking at things I did. I did. I'm not insulting nobody else. Y'all do that on your own accord. But there's a lot of, let me just say it that way. That was very low level. That was narcissistic. That was arrogant. And, that was not good. Not so smart things. Let me put it that way. Doing things that was not right in my thing. Cause it was just like, I've seen a lot of things that I did. And I'm just like, I would have never did that. But those, it wasn't, I'm just retort, re- rewind. I did a lot of things that I know what I did in my past, I would dare not do it now. I would not do the things that even when I see people doing it now, I just shake my head and I try not to pass judgment. I keep that judgment in my thought process and keep it going. And I have to be, especially when you hear all this different stuff to be out here, about people's marriages and going back to, cheaters and dealing with narcissists, all that stuff. I try, unless I'm being asked, I just keep my opinion to myself because I've said everybody on their their road of journey to experience those things so they can learn from them. Some people it takes many years, like me. I had to learn that. And some, it's gonna take them too. I say I hope the best for you, but hey, you're gonna learn one day. And I have to be like that, and it's when you see different things, that inner old self be wanting to laugh my butt off when I see something, and I'm just like not trying to pre-book myself to hell for me laughing and stuff like that. But then it's just like I have to be like, okay, it don't even it don't even resonate with me no more. But I'm like, I'm gonna let it do what it do. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But all for real, because I try to be comical at times. I don't like being serious all the times. Me being a Heyoka, we throw a little hee hee, a little ha ha every now and then. But going through the things we go through, you have to learn from those things and you be able to conquer those things. So a lot of times we deal with certain things in our lives that we really feel like we don't have that power to overcome them. We have had too many situations with that. You could have been in a high school, or middle school, and your little girlfriend or your little boyfriend broke up with you. I can't live without them. That was my whole world. You don't even know what a whole world was. It could have been just your parking lot, and you would have seen that as a whole world. And now it's just like, even when I see my kids go through that, I get mad because I see them do that. And then when they get dramatic with it, and it's just like, Lord, I've been there. I know how it is. Let me go ahead and give them some chocolates and we can pick out a movie if you want to. And we, and just go at it. But, you'll start when you go back towards that time where you're at now and you look back at your past. And I say that a lot because a lot of times we need to remind ourselves. We need to remind ourselves of how resilient we can be, how vicious we can be, because you have to see all those loops you've been in where you have gotten through the worst of the worst and didn't feel like you could get over that. And that, is now you can go back and, you still see people that still doing things that you don't left long time ago. They ain't upgraded. They just want to stay right there with their little, with their little 30-day warranty that they keep on, reissuing the same thing and not even trying to get growth. You had to be just like shaking your head and say, you know what, that's not even a part of me no more. Because it's like sometimes I have people call me and I just sit there and watch the phone. I'm not answering you. I'm not answering you. I don't even vibrate on that same, frequency. And it's not like I feel like I'm better than those people, but you still up to that old stuff that I don't even resonate with anymore. Or I can feel somebody coming at me with some drama. And I'm not even going to entertain that. I'll just let the voicemail hit it. If it's something important, you'll just call, you'll hit that voicemail and I'll just gladly call you back. But it's like when you go through all those different things, you will see what does not even, you can't even digest no more. What you tolerated maybe a couple of months ago or a year ago, you can't even digest that now. It'll just come right back up like past vomit. You just won't be able to deal with it or give you hives. There's just a lot of things you are growing from. You can't mold yourself back up to how you used to be because you're not no longer that person anymore. You done shed too many faucets for you to have to be able to put yourself back. You don't build up the same. You're not made the same. You had to go through that mishap. You had to go through poor choices. You had to go through addictions. You had to go through trauma. You had to go through some kind of abuse. You had to go through just whatever. And then when you allow yourself to break away from all those different things, and make that choice. You can either make that choice and keep going down that road, going through repetitiveness and not going nowhere, like you're in a rocking chair. It'll give you something to do, but it won't take you nowhere. Or you can allow yourself to appreciate what all those bad habits taught you, all those bad experiences taught you, and just see, how can I grow from this? How can I mold myself to be a better version of myself? I don't want to be better. I want to be better than what I was just a few minutes ago. I want to be better than I was last week. I want to be better than I was yesterday. you know, Add on to a goal or something like that. And when you're pushing that progress, when you're allowing yourself to challenge the things that challenge you, that's letting you know you are changing. And a lot of times we'll be hard on ourselves because we didn't fulfill enough. But when you're allowing yourself to know that, that's letting you know you're growing. When you feel like, dag, I could have did some more. That's letting you know you weren't applying yourself as much as you thought you could have. Or a lot of times it's either two choices. Either you didn't put your all into it and you recognize that you didn't put your all into it, and that's evolving. Or you being too hard on yourself because you figure out that you got to have everything figured out in one day. Nobody has nothing figured out in one day. They didn't even make Rome in one day. So you have to be able to allow yourself to know bit by bit, day by day, what you need to know the universe is sent towards your way. You know they'll come in all different kind of signs, between spirit tunnels, people, social media, animals, different numbers, hell, even plants. You'll see certain things. Like me, I Google everything. Me and Google are like this, so I Google a lot. But it's just like I see the things that I used to do. I'm still a miracle in the making. A miracle in the making. But I allow myself to know, okay, you really need to work on that, or certain things will space out because they know, that's not something good for you, or they'll put something in your path just to see if you're gonna fall for the bait. And that's letting them know you're growing. Because when you look at that and you get ready, it's like a hot pot. Like if you were little and you used to touch the stove and your mom was like, hey, stop touching that stove or you get burnt. And then you were like, she don't know what she talking about. Go ahead and burn you. Next thing you know, you hollering. And it's like, didn't I tell you? And see, with my family growing up, because it's like my adopted mom, they're she's from the East Coast, from New York and stuff, like from the Bronx. You don't play with stuff like that. You end up whooping your butt, so you're going to have a sore butt and a sore hand. It's like, see, you need to be able to tell some stuff like that. But going through all these different things, you will learn what is not for you. You can't mold yourself up like you did last week. You can't mold yourself up like you did last year. But these are the things you really have to learn from yourself on what needs to be better for you. Being able to understand why certain things just didn't turn out the way you thought it was. And a lot of times when when you're ready for something, you think you're ready for it, it's actually going to turn out way better than you ever expected. So allow yourself to know when you'll know the way you're changing just because of how you respond to different things, how you leave focus on certain things, how you even what energy you place in it, your selectiveness, even with the circle you keep. And it's not, some people will be feeling like you think you better than everybody else. Well, no, obviously you think I'm better than you for you to be saying that, but no, I just don't migrate the way you migrate. I fly different, but I still wish you well. And that's how you have to be. But I hope you were able to resonate with the content of this video. Y'all, I'm trying to push out so many different videos and so many different things all at one time. Been doing too many different things at one time, but I can say it was all good. It wasn't nothing wasted. So I will see y'all on my next video. I would love to give a post notification shout out. I got some new people I didn't even get a chance to welcome yet. So I'm going to go ahead and do some new ones. I'm going to go ahead and welcome Empress Status 1111. Welcome to the fam. As well as Lauren. 3 key things. Bree C. Arian Faye. They've been with me for a while. And Sybil Chapman. Much love to you. Welcome to the fam. And Marissa Williams, welcome to the fam as well. And Nicole Golan, well, you already been here, but I'm giving you a shout out anyway. And Tiffany Henry, because y'all been leaving a lot of comments towards that. So like and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. Hit the notification bell. Share, tell somebody about the channel. Drop me a line. I would love to give you a post notification shout out. I'll leave all my information in in the description box below if you want to get in touch with me. I talk to a lot of people one on one just to be able to speak. They want to be able to speak freely and they, don't feel comfortable with here, which I totally understand. So they get in touch with me either through email or, connect with me on IG, and just give a different, deeper understanding about your purpose, or being able to share views of experiences. Whatever we talk about is confidential. Whatever information I can give you from experience, if I can't, I'll try to find as much information I can just to give you that deeper understanding about what you're curious about, or what you're speaking on. Know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved. And knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I pray that whatever you're trying to manifest into your life comes so much more than what you ever expected, and comes sooner than you expected as well. Even through social distancing, make sure you give out love, light, positivity, words, vibes, frequencies. You never know. All those things can really take somebody a long way. And I hope you have a blessed, prosperous week and be responsible at everything you do. And I'll see you on my next video. Peace. Be wild.